Welcome to Parkinson Voice Project's Speak Out Home Practice Sessions. I'm Sarah Deasing. I'm a speech-language pathologist and certified Speak Out provider. Parkinson Voice Project is a nonprofit organization that created the Speak Out Therapy Program, whose aim is to regain and retain your speech and your swallowing for people with Parkinson's and related disorders. Let's start off today's session with inspiration from a smile with intent. Today's smile with intent comes from Gary from Dallas here at the state fair. So Gary is involved in many things in the community and even on the board of the state fair. So this is what Gary says. Without unwavering intent, it would be difficult for me to get going in the mornings, and it would be impossible for me to be active in the community. And with that, let's smile with intent. Excellent. Our first exercise today, let's get ready by taking a sip with intent. Our first exercise is the warm-up exercise, of course, so we're going to stretch your voice up and over and send it into the next room with intent. May, me, my, mo, moo. And we're going to get ready with intent for each exercise. May, me, my, mo, moo. Send it forwards. May, me, my, mo, moo. Speak out more. May, me, my, mo, moo. Last one with intent. May, me, my, mo, moo. Excellent. Let's take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. The next exercise is the ah exercise. We're going to open up our mouth and project out a steady ah. So we're looking for a clear, strong sound with intent. Ah. Speak out more. Ah. Great. Continue starting with intent. Ah. Is your mouth open? Ah. And put your voice even farther with intent. Ah. Last one, make it your best one. Ah. Excellent. Let's take a sip with intent. So for today's session, I forgot to mention in the beginning, we're going to talk about PT, physical therapies, or maybe if you're outside of the US, physiotherapy. So we have that to look forward to. Our next exercise is the glide exercise. Everybody's favorite, but it really does pay off. So starting off with that steady ah and then gliding up, you're going to stop, Do your ah again and gliding all the way down. Speak out. Ah. Ah. Start off strong. Ah. Make sure you're stopping in the middle. Otherwise, your down glide is not going to be strong. Speak out. Ah. Ah. No trailing off here. Strong the whole time. Ah. Ah. And make this one even more drawn out. Make it more of an exercise. Ah. Ah. Last one. Let's make it our best one. Ah. Ah. Excellent. Let's take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. We're going to count with intent now. So we are emphasizing every number, but especially the last one in each row. So where your attention is, your voice will be also. So if you're paying attention to saying every number with intent, then your voice will not trail off. That's the goal. Speak out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Starting again at 1, we're making sure that we connect together every number. We're not going 1, 2, we're connecting them with intent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Last time, really connecting those and projecting every number with intent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Excellent. So it can be kind of hard when we're doing this exercise together to hear if you're really connecting those numbers or if you're saying them one at a time. So a couple things you can do. You can do it without the recording, see how it sounds. Even better would be to record yourself and listen to it back. Probably the best thing would be if there's someone who listens to these online sessions as well, knows what the exercises is supposed to sound like. Do the exercise for them and ask them if you're connecting the numbers with intent. If not, you might just need more intent. Imagine that. Let's take a sip with intent. For the reading exercise, we're talking about World PT Day. We're going to read each sentence 2 times. Use more intent the second time. And of course, we're emphasizing those highlighted words. So the highlighted words are the emphasis in the sentence or reminding you not to trail off. Let's read it with intent. September 8th is World PT Day. Speak out. September 8th is World PT Day. Speak out. PT stands for physical therapy or physiotherapy. So, like I said, and outside of the US, they call it physiotherapist or a physiotherapy. So, it's the same thing. Speak out. PT stands for physical therapy or physiotherapy. Speak out. Physical therapists help you to reach your goals. Speak out more. Physical therapists help you to reach your goals. Speak out. See a physical therapist to be your best. Speak out again. See a physical therapist to be your best. So having regular reevaluations with your physical therapist, so checking in with them every so often to see what's something that you can improve. It doesn't just have to be something that you're having a problem with. It can also be how to keep you at your best. So that's my encouragement for you, to make sure you go and see your physical therapist. Let's take a sip with intent. For the conversation exercise, answer the questions with intent. What can a physical therapist help you with? So tell me a few things that a physical therapist could help you with. Tell me with intent. I have some things here. Let's read the list with intent. Strength, coordination, balance. Let's read that again with intent. Strength, coordination, balance. And if you haven't heard this before, we're going to read it with intent together. Activities of daily living. So in therapist lingo, we call these ADLs. So anything that you do every day, so say making breakfast, buttoning your shirt, walking up the stairs. So physical therapists can help you make the things that you do every day easier. Occupational therapists can also help with some of those activities of daily living as well. Okay, so here is the next prompt. Next prompt is, what goals do you have? And I have a couple things maybe to inspire you here. So tell me with intent, what goals do you have? For our live Speak Out participants on our website, go to the chat. If it's asking you for your name, put your name and where you'd from. I'd be Sarah from Texas. Tell me in the chat, what goals do you have for your physical fitness and your physical health? And type it with intent. We're going to read these ideas with intent of maybe a goal that you have. Let's read it with intent. Walk a certain distance. Steady on my feet. Feel good. Don't we all want to feel good and have a good day? Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. Next is Dr. Boone's words. We're emphasizing those G's and K's and NG's to exercise the muscles of our swallow. So there's a lot of overlap between your muscles of your speech and your muscles for your swallow. So by doing your speech exercises, you're also strengthening your swallow. You get a twofer. Let's speak out with intent. Gu, la, gang, ga, ga. Gu, la, gang, ga, ga. Ku, ka, mang, gu, ka. Ku, ka, mang, gu, ka. Gangla, gangla. Kukla, kukla. Wonderful. Next, it's time for the bonus reading, of course. Take a sip with intent. We're going to read the passage 2 times. Use more intent the second time and emphasizing the highlighted words. So today's bonus reading comes from The Parkinson's Plan by Dr. Ray Dorsey and Dr. Michael Oakham. So we actually have the pleasure of hosting Dr. Dorsey for a presentation this Thursday. So let's read from The Parkinson's Plan for the bonus reading, and then I'll tell you about the presentation. Emphasize the highlighted words. So since we're talking about World PT Day, just highlighting the importance of exercise. Speak out. Vigorous exercise can lower the risk of developing Parkinson's. And moving every day is also beneficial for those who already have the disease. A recent study found that 6 months of aerobic exercise, riding a stationary bike at least 3 times weekly, reduced brain atrophy and slowed disease progression. Now you have more reasons to sweat. So atrophy is when there is cell death and the mass of the brain is actually getting smaller. So meaning that it kept the brain healthy, it kept more cells alive, and it slowed the disease progression and other symptoms. So exercise from experts like these gentlemen and other experts in the Parkinson's field say that exercise is the best tool that we have to slow disease progression. And your physical therapist can help you with that. So let's speak out again with intent. Vigorous exercise can lower the risk of developing Parkinson's, and moving every day is also beneficial for those who already have the disease. A recent study found that 6 months of aerobic exercise, riding a stationary bike at least 3 times weekly, reduced brain atrophy and slowed disease progression. Now you have more reasons to sweat. So that's from their new book, A Parkinson's Plan, The New Path to Prevention and Treatment. Here's that article that was referenced in that reading. So if you want to improve your health and know more, which I know all of you do, I want you to come and join us for this special presentation. It is Thursday, October 9th from 3 to 4 p.m. So what you do is you just go to this link, parkinsonvoiceproject.org/the Parkinson's plan, and just go and put in your information here, and that's how you can get the Zoom link to join us for this wonderful presentation. So that's Thursday, October 9th at 3 o'clock Central Time, U.S. Central Time. So right now, go mark your calendars, pull out your phone, make sure that you put the date on there so that you're not going to miss it, and go ahead and register for this wonderful presentation that we're hosting. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure to follow us, like, and subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Let's go through the rest of our day to speak, live, and exercise with intent.